Breakfast with Bob and Brother Paul.
Thank you, Poncho Man. Welcome again. 2013 edition of Breakfast with Bob and Paul at beautiful Huggos right here on the big island of Hawaii. We are brought to you by Monster Eye Sport, the athlete's headphone, right here. Huddle.
Nice job, Bob. That was
good,
that
huh?
was sweet.
Professional,
nice product placement.
Live streaming on triathlete.com. And our next guest, member in good standing of the Refuel Got Chocolate Milk team, doing his first Ironman here in Hawaii.
We like to call him the captain.
The captain of the team, Eric McElvaney. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
No problem, Eric. So let's go back a little bit.
All right.
You went into the service when?
Well, I went to the Naval Academy. I graduated in 2006.
Okay.
And then I went through a year of Marine Corps infantry officer training.
Yeah.
And 2006, 2007, I hit the fleet.
Okay. And when did you get sent over to overseas?
I did 2 deployments up until my final deployment.
Okay.
A total of 3 deployments. The first 2, I spent a good bit of time on ships, and I went, I think I counted about 12 or 13 different countries. Really cool experience. Awesome. And then my last deployment, I had another great opportunity to go to Afghanistan, and I was an advisor to the Afghan National Army.
Wait. Great opportunity and Afghanistan don't normally go together in my world. But
unless, of course, you're in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I was itching to get over there. I had a lot of buddies over there, and a lot of friends that went and served, and a few that have been injured. And,
right.
And I did all my training, and I wanted to get there. I wanted to give, to help sacrifice for the country. Yeah.
And take us through what happened to you.
All right. Well, about 3.5 months into my deployment, I was an advisor to the Afghan National Army. So I spent a lot of time. I led a team of 4 guys, and we were embedded into their infantry company of 120 guys, and we basically mentored them. As Marines, we kind of have it figured out, and we were really trying to get them to take control of their country, and we did a lot of operating with them. On one particular patrol in 2011, in December, getting close to Christmas, we were dismounted. There's a pretty big enemy threat there, and their weapon of choice is the improvised explosive device, which you can't see, it's in the ground, and we generally do a pretty good job of finding them.
Right.
I found this one the wrong way. I stepped on it, it exploded.
And what do you remember?
And it's pretty unique. It exploded. I did have a concussion. For the first 5 to 10 seconds, I was confused on where I was, but I was conscious throughout. So I remember the whole process. And there was, my team and the Marines around me. I remember them doing the right thing. Like they had to do a lot. They had to set security. They had to fight off the Taliban. They had to call in a helicopter and get me out of there and get me to medical attention quickly, and they did. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the day.
Yeah. And when you come back, and we're talking December 2011, and it used to be when someone has an injury like that, the process of getting to a prosthetic takes a long time. And meanwhile, the depression that comes with, you're a young guy. So much of who you are is based on your physicality. And then all of a sudden, that's to a certain degree gone, right? You've lost a limb, you lost your lower leg. One, how did you deal with that, and how quickly were you moved through the process to potentially get a leg, to get a prosthetic leg?
It was, I'll tell you what, I was really impressed with the whole process. So I was injured on December 9th, 2011.
Yeah.
Being around some other service members who with amputations, I was at a naval hospital, so I was around a lot of